Welcome to this month's exercise of the month. This month it's December. We're approaching that kind of Christmas period, and it's something I see quite a lot of people every year as a chiropractor who've injured themselves with boxes, with presents, with the old cliche, getting the turkey out of the oven. These are something that's quite important to deal with, and they're very much based in how you move and how you control your movement. Before, we've looked at how you control a squat and how you control a lunge, and today we're going to look a little bit in more detail at how you can move and bend without putting stress on your back. Something that's very often confused is the difference between being upright and being straight through the spine. So that's what I'm going to go into today. I want to look at how you move through the spine. First things first, so we're going to look side on for most of this. We want to be avoiding, especially when we're loading, any kind of bending through the spine, or either arching or bending forwards. So when you're picking stuff up from above your head, you want to be keeping the abdominal muscles on, particularly if it's heavy, and taking that down from here, not arching the spine to lift up with the arms. Along with that, when we're bending forwards, we want to be keeping that spine straight and making the hips do the work. So we're hinging at the hips rather than bending the back. Quite often when I tell people we want to be straight through the spine, they want to be upright. So we see people trying to squat while staying upright, and that's not possible to do. You're just going to fall over backwards. So what we want to do is combine that hinge that we saw, keeping the back straight, with a bend at the knee, and that allows you to come right down to a very low position, say you're picking turkey out of the oven, and come back up without arching, bending, or loading that spine unnecessarily. It's a really, really important thing to get your head around. We get this with running as well. So as we're running forwards in a running stance, you want to be making sure that your back is straight, but it doesn't want to be upright. If we try and run too upright, we quite often run with the chest out, we don't use the lungs properly, and the hips get very, very tight. So we're keeping everything straight, but not upright. So learning how to control that lean, that bend is really, really crucial for looking after particularly the low back, but it also takes a lot of stress off the neck. The two best things to practice it with are with a hip hinge or a squat, which are very, very related movements, and the other is with a lunge. So as we go into a lunge, we can either lunge forwards or lunge upright, and you can change through that position to load the front or the back leg independently. That's really, really important for loading, carrying, keeping balance with boxes and things like that. So no excuses with the turkey this year. Get in touch if you have any issues with any of our exercises, or if you'd like to talk to us for a little bit more detail. We'd be happy to help. Thank you very much.